All right, perfect. So like I said, we're going to be reacting to the eternal humiliation of Xbox. Now, this is the oh, here, let me show you. This is from the Ackman TV. Again, somebody else that I watch a lot of content. I enjoy his content. I enjoy watching him talk about different like games. In fact, actually today I watched him play OG Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the OG one. So I had a great time with that. And now it's got me like curious, like, man, I want to go back and play that game again. The OG Modern Warfare. Be really cool. So as always, support the original video. Not only that, this part will be in YouTube. So YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to come check me out live on Twitch. I have the link down below. We do these live on Twitch. That way you can sit here and interact with, with me live, whatnot. So that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and start the eternal humiliation of Xbox. Let us see what's going on, and also let me know if the volume's too low.
Hey,
chat.
just a quick heads up. I recorded this video after I'd gone out to the bar and had a few drinks, so I was a little bit sauced in it. A lot was cut from this video, but when I got back home, I just had to rant about the state of Xbox again, and I wouldn't take this video too seriously.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, he has talked about there's other videos of him like I've watched where it's like the decline of Xbox, the never-ending decline of Xbox, and then he had another one where it was like the third one, the never-ending a decline of Xbox. So as you can see in the background, I don't know if you can see, look, he's got the Halo Master Chief. Like he is the biggest like Xbox kind of fan. And so just to hear him keep talking about it's like, man, I know I kind of trust him when he comes to talk about, it's all the stuff that's happening with Xbox, whatever. So yeah, it's really Xbox has been shit in the bed. I don't know. What do they do now?
Right. Just remember, I came home, I had to rant, but rather than just not posting,
honestly,
I thought I'd give you that
drunken rants are probably the best one because you're just unfiltered at that point.
And enjoy the eternal humiliation of Xbox. Dear Microsoft, it's time to stop. Cease and desist. Stop right there, greedy scum. Ladies and gentlemen, ain't
no way he's got the PlayStation back there.
The never-ending decline and eternal humiliation of Xbox continues.
Jeez.
I'm genuinely at a loss of words at this point. Look at what I have been reduced to, okay? I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt. I bought this for a video about console fanboys.
Ain't no fucking way. Is he changing over to PlayStation now? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because Xbox has really been shit in the bed. They don't have. It's like what's there to say? They don't have exclusives. They're just. Oh my god, Xbox is just really shit in the bed, which sad because you know why? Because that was the first console I think. Well, actually, hold on. I played on the what was it? Not Game Boy Advance SP. Okay. Oh, the Game Boy Advance, the purple one, and the Game Boy Advance SP. But as far as like first, you know what? Yeah, no, Xbox is probably my first console I really liked playing a lot of. Okay, so I played the Wii. Okay, gonna lose some gamer cred here, but my family bought the Wii first. Then when we got the Xbox, that's when it was like, oh my god, the games were so good. I remember the 360. I still remember, oh my god, playing Call of Duty, man. The Call of Duty was so good. Played Skyrim on there. It was really good. It was a blast. But now to see how Xbox has just been just falling. They just got hacked again. I'm not surprised.
To make fun of both PlayStation and Xbox fanboys. And yet here I am wearing it. I got my OG PlayStation box here.
I told you.
I just want to set the record straight. I have always been a huge fan of Xbox, seeing as I am someone who grew up in the town where it was created. And although I've always had great respect for PlayStation and its exclusives, it just hasn't jived with me the same way Xbox has. I respect PlayStation, I just don't play it. This right here is the complete library of PlayStation 1 games I have played.
Now damn, that's a small, but I don't know if you can see back here, y'all. I know Tangi's blocking the way right here, but right back here, he has a bunch of Xbox games, and I think I want to say before he moved, he had like a whole bookshelf of just Xbox games. So he has a lot. He's like I said, he says he's a big Xbox fan, and then. Not only that, I also thought of another thing. The reason why I played Xbox, or I chose Xbox over PlayStation back then, was because a lot of my friends played Xbox. Xbox was, I mean, that's where I got to play, hang out with my friends. They said it was better, so I went with that one. So,
and there's some bangers in here, but it's
okay.
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Worms Armageddon, and of course Lego Rock Raiders. These are all of the games I have played on PS1. I genuinely thought things could not get any worse.
Oh god, not this
already.
video.
I felt like the inevitable end of Xbox. Like I envisioned that video as, okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. The end of the end of, you know, his last video here. Let me hide myself real quick. Hold on, just so I can let you see. Also, if you notice something, I'm trying out something a little different. I'm trying to show off my thighs a little bit more. Maybe got to garner some attention. Who knows? We're into Make 2026, trying out something new. But yeah, this is one of the other videos I watched last year when he made it, and yeah, that was a banger. That was a banger. So definitely go. I would definitely check out all his series on all the different
I pointed
Xbox
out like
stuff
30 different reasons why Xbox sucks now, and how they're increasing the prices for basically everything. But and as one helpful comment pointed out, apparently Rock Bottom has a basement, and Xbox is still digging. They're still digging.
What are they doing now?
Why are you going so deep?
What are they doing now?
Phil Spencer has unearthed a
God,
new
fuck you,
layer
Phil Spencer.
of shame. But what am I even talking about?
Well, I need to know. What are we talking about?
Xbox did so badly on Black Friday sales, its stock keeping units were beaten by a console you've never heard of. Like I said, we already reached rock bottom. We can't dig any further, can we? Right? If I were to reiterate every single awful decision that Xbox has made over the last year and a half, yeah, if I were to tally up the runtime of these 4 videos,
oh no, how many?
I can tell you why Xbox sucks over the course of about 2 hours. So for any non-Americans, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is the busiest shopping day in the calendar year for America.
Yep.
And Microsoft, $4 trillion company, owners of Xbox, they were just beaten in sales by this. This beat Xbox. Chances are you don't even know what this thing is called. This is
I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but I know what it is. And dude, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Xbox is taking an L from this. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. Hold on.
Standalone Connect, essentially. But not even made for Xbox fans. Made for families. No, I just want to reiterate, as someone who grew up in the town where Xbox was created, Phil Spencer has brought nothing less than eternal shame upon my hometown and by extension me. I feel stupid for being a fan of Xbox. I remember playing this console. I remember playing
2001
the day Xbox came out at a neighbor's house.
I don't remember playing this, unfortunately. I think 360 was when I started playing Xbox.
The living room. And everybody was just having the time of their life. It felt like after the N64, like that was a real jump in technology that even as a kid, I couldn't fully understand, but I felt it. I felt that this was something special, the release of the Xbox. And I remember the first time I played Halo Combat Evolved and I used the Duke controller, my hands were so small, I could not aim on the right stick and hit the right trigger at the same time.
Wow.
And I still had a blast with the games. And dude, I have tried to stick by.
Dude, look how chunky this boy is. Look how chunky this boy is right here, chat. Look at how chunky this fucking controller is. Dang. See, I never got that. I was not raised in a gamer household, so unfortunately I did not get to experience the OG first Xbox that came out. I got played the 360, and then I got the Xbox One, and then that was it. Xbox One. After that, I just kind of was like, all right, I became a PC. I joined the PC well, hold on, I don't want to say PC Master Race because damn RAM sticks are fucking expensive.
And I still had a blast with the games. And I have tried to stick by this brand through thick and thin, even during the Xbox One days, when basically all of my friends, my entire friend group, again, all of us born and raised where Xbox was created, we were all Xbox 360 fanboys, and then everybody swapped to PS4 except me, because I held out hope for the MCC. And I gotta tell you folks, this is a eternal humiliation ritual for Xbox. I take no pleasure in making these kinds of videos. In truth, I hope I don't have material to keep making these videos. But the rapid decline and more than likely death of Xbox will have ramifications across the entire video game industry that we can't foresee at this point. But suffice to say, things are only going to get worse. If you've ever played the board game Monopoly, it's a game that's more fun the more players you have, because you have less of a chance of getting just completely scammed, right? The whole purpose of Monopoly is that if one player controls the board, the game sucks and everybody stops playing or loses immediately. And with one less player on the board, the gaming industry inevitably gets worse. Microsoft has just flat out stopped trying. That's the most generous appraisal.
That right there, this video this poor intern right here had to come out and say this stuff about the new pricing for the Game Pass, whatever. Bruh, it should have been the people in charge. Phil Spencer, what was it, Sarah, whatever her fucking name is. The heads of Xbox should have came out and said that shit. But no. They're like, hey, we need you to go out and absorb, take the brunt of this fucking hate because, oh, and by the way, they mentioned that all the like tiers or new things were going to be like changed, whatever. And like new stuff was going to be added to it. Yeah, PC Game Pass did not have anything added to it and was increasing cost. I think it was like an extra, what, $2, $3, maybe $5 more. They increased the cost of it and didn't add anything to it. So it's like, okay, so you just increased the cost of it. Fuck you. But yeah, this one, soon as this video came out, Xbox put this video out, I saw so many people were like, all right, this is it. This is the final nail in the coffin. Like at this point, Xbox is pretty much just, it's just like, it's hard to defend it now. But I don't see how Xbox, I already know the answer what they're doing. I already know what they're doing, and it's stupid. It's really stupid, what they plan on doing. But man, to just fall from grace. The fall from grace, man. Because like there were so many good Xbox. What is your favorite game for the Xbox? Like Xbox, it could be Xbox 360, Xbox One, the OG Xbox. What was your favorite game, to play on the Xbox? I think me personally, crazy enough, and this is where I got into another game, another franchise that fell from grace, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the OG one. I loved that one. Oh my God. It was amazing. I enjoyed every bit of playing that game. I enjoyed the multiplayer. I enjoyed playing with my friends. And then I think that and Black Ops. Oh my gosh, the campaign was good. The zombies were good. The multiplayer was good. It was honestly, looking back, I love Black Ops. Black Ops was oh my God. It was good. It was sublime. It was good. And then looking back now, it's just like the fall from grace, the absolute fall from grace, man. Disappointing.
Of how they've been handling Xbox is that they have given up. That's the most generous interpretation. More realistically, they are intentionally nosediving this billion-dollar franchise into the fucking dirt to extract as much value as possible that they can from it. That's the Phil Spencer business model.
But man, don't worry. Look, AI is totally gonna work out. Like the AI bubble is not gonna pop. Like it's the move. It's next $1 trillion industry. The AI, it's all AI. You just need to hop on board, man. It's all about the AI now. Who video games? Who plays video games anymore? Like I mean, seriously, play games to have fun. What is that? Who does that? Like, make sure you log in and do your dailies now. Make sure you do your dailies. You gotta do your dailies now. No fun allowed. No fun allowed.
I guess I should talk about this standalone ripoff Connect that
is kind of sad too. The standalone Connect
$4 trillion company. The next Playground. Xbox hardware was outsold by a little-known Kinect-style console during Black Friday week in the US, coming fourth. They came fourth. That's according to Circana data shared on social media, which suggests the family console Next Playground took 14% of the market for the week ending November 29th. I just want everyone watching this video to comment down below and be honest. Did you hear about the Next Playground before this news dropped, or before
I did not. No idea who that was. I just want to
reiterate that Costco.
I saw it from somebody else.
Stopped selling Xbox consoles and products because
damn.
Costco only sells things that sell. Costco is physically the biggest retailer in close proximity to Microsoft and
Oof. Or if you're like in the South, Sam's Club is like the southern version of Costco up north. Yeah, same thing with like Sam's. They only keep stuff in there that they plan on selling. If it does not sell, they will not get it. They won't get it. I've gone to my local Sam's Club, and there's stuff I've gotten from there. I'm like, man, I wish they would bring it back, but I mean, they never do. But like I said, they will only put stuff in there just to sell it. And if they have a tough time selling it, they'll mark it down, and then they won't order that again, which kind of fucking sucks because sometimes I get some good stuff on there and I'll never see it again.
Xbox, and even there, that's
Costco
sad. Isn't fucking with Xbox anymore.
Nope.
I know this video is just gonna be a sort of incomprehensible rant, but this is the only way I can cope with.
But that's the thing. That's what it's like talking about Xbox. Just like there's just so much that Xbox is just doing wrong that it's like it does sound like an incoherent ramble, because it's like, bro, it's just like it because it's just start from the beginning. It's like, okay, you start talking about one thing, you know, then it's like this, and then this, and then this, and it's like it's just what, like I don't even remember what was the first thing that started the domino effect of Xbox, you know, giving up. Hey Latte, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I don't even know what the first, like, what was the you know, the little meme of like the little domino and he turns into the big domino falling down, you know. I don't even know what was the little domino that started this. I think it may have been no, I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. It was correct me if I'm wrong, I think what started the downfall of Xbox of what we know it as now, probably the Blizzard Activision acquisition. When Microsoft acquired Blizzard and Activision. Oh no, we're talking about Xbox. So I think that was the start of the Microsoft Xbox brand downfall, because they spent a lot of money acquiring both of those studios and they needed to turn profit. So what did they do? Well, it ended up they started axing, you know, getting rid of a bunch of small studios underneath their umbrella. Then there was a push to cut people from working there. And then guess what? Oh, well, now there's not a whole lot of people working on these games. Well, what do we do? Hey, AI is become a new popular thing that people are doing. Thus, here comes AI slowly getting into the, you know, Microsoft, you know, ecosystem. And then pretty soon, now we're at the point where now it's all like, hey, AI is the future now at Microsoft, and who cares about video games, you know? I think that's what if I had to like pick like a good like starting point of the ruination of the Microsoft franchise, I would say the acquisition of Blizzard and Activision. That was definitely probably if it wasn't the starting point of the downfall, it definitely had a heavy influence on Microsoft just doing everything it's done so far.
Fucking bad. this brand has been handled and how utterly disappointed and disillusioned with it I am. I take no pleasure in making these videos. Not only has Microsoft twice raised the price.
Jesus, look at this. Look at this, man. 1 terabyte, $449. And then here's the thing. These prices right here, I don't know how old these prices are. I think these were prices before the RAM shortage. So now with the RAM shortage, they're going to have to increase the cost of the consoles now. So it's like, bruh, we are getting to the point of like, it's the shitification of things it's getting worse.
Price of their own console. They didn't even put it on sale for Black Friday. For Black Friday. That's consumer's paradise right there. They didn't even put it on sale. They're not even trying to sell consoles. Nope. They are intentionally torpedoing this franchise into the...
I know, right?
What's the lowest layer of Earth? They've successfully penetrated the upper mantle. And they are headed straight towards the inner core. If you want to feel even more embarrassed for being an Xbox fan, let's suffer together. Next Playground is an Android-powered console launched in 2023. It was launched in 2023, and not a single fucking one of us have heard about it until now, which features a motion camera similar to Microsoft's Axed sensor, the Kinect. The console features family games such as Fruit Ninja, a game I have played on my phone for free for over a decade. They are competing with Fruit Ninja and losing. And it retails for $250, but is regularly discounted to under $200. What do you... Wait,
what?
You mean if the price is affordable, people will buy it? No. Raise the prices.
What?
Just keep raising the prices. The Playground has been quietly growing in popularity in the US market and even briefly outsold PS5 in the week before Black Friday.
Ain't no way, bro. Talk about an underdog. To initially before Black Friday beat out PlayStation. If that's true, damn,
that is impressive.
PlayStation's on a hot seat too.
Is it impressive or disheartening? Demoralizing. The fact that Microsoft, as a $4 trillion company, does not seem able to compete with a knockoff of something they already built. And I'll just say
they're too big.
The Kinect was a cool tech concept. It was cool. The fact that it was mandatory for every Xbox One is what killed the Kinect. That's what killed it. It wasn't the concept. Motion controls are cool. VR has popped off, so there's still a market for it. People have fond memories of the Wii. I have fond memories of the Wii.
Oh, the Wii. I love the Wii, man. It was so much fun. Okay. All right. My favorite Wii game has to be the... Oh, man. Oh, dude, actually, I love the Wii Sports, the Wii Paradise Sports. What else? There was a bunch of different games. We remember you. We sports and bowling. Yes, the bowling, play baseball, tennis. Ooh, no. They had the Wii like Paradise one where you could go like fly plane. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Like you could fly the plane. You could do the little sword fucking fighting. Y'all remember that, dude? Did y'all play that? That was fun. Where you just like would battle waves and enemies and sit there and hit them with the sword, just like bop 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 bop, you know, dude, that was fun. My gosh. And then Mario Racing, oh man, Mario Racing was good. I remember I played against my younger siblings. It was a lot of fun. And then crazy enough, that was also the console I think I played OG Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, OG on the fucking Wii. Somebody buzzing that and broken TVs because somebody always forget to put the little strap on their wrist. You know, I mean, it would sit there, fling it, and boom, hit the screen. So many. Oh man, yeah, so many times where just like you would accidentally swing and hit somebody in the face. Just Dance. We do the Just Dance on there. That was man, that was good. The Wii, man, gone but not forgotten.
PlayStation Move. Microsoft exited this business without even trying, and now they're being upended by some fucking Ouya 2.0. Although that may be true, it's worth noting that Xbox was not competitive with its pricing over Black Friday, and it seems like there isn't a huge amount of stock in circulation. So it's as much to do with Xbox's ambition with its consoles as it is with consumer demand. Even as cope, this isn't a good sign. Xbox isn't trying.
That's straight fucking cope. That is straight cope. Because here's the thing. If it, okay. If the console is good, people are going to want to buy it. I'm just saying, okay, I don't want the Switch 2. You know what I want? I want the Steam Deck. I want a Steam Deck. I want a Steam Deck. Do I need it? No. Do I even would I even play it? Probably here and there. But do I want it? I want it. I want the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck would be, oh man, I'd love to play on the Steam Deck, man. Just because, and you know what? Because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there would love to also get the Steam Deck, you know, or have already gotten the Steam Deck. Because you know why? Because it's good. It's like, you know, if it's good, people want to spend money on it. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't understand. Yeah, that whole fucking take, straight copium. Oh, we're just not there's not a whole lot of circulation. Well, I wonder why is there not a whole lot of circulation? Because there's not a whole lot of people wanting to buy it because it's shitty.
To be competitive on Black Friday, I remind you, the biggest day of sales in the United States of America, the world's largest economy, and one of the most profitable.
Refuse to buy the Switch. If they get turned off remotely, if they don't like how we play the game, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that. But dude, has anybody here in chat done Black Friday shopping? I personally have not. I've always had like work on Black Friday. And I just don't think it's worth it trampling people over just to get like Black Friday deals. I think the COVID really, you know, put a damper on the Black Friday like craziness. But yeah, I mean, there would be people like you it's like, you know, going to war, you'd probably get black eye from like people sitting there grabbing shit from you. I mean, look at homeboy over here. Look at whoever this is. They're sitting underneath here trying to grab whatever's back here. And then this person's like, why are you doing what are you doing here? Get out of my way. I need to get this fucking vacuum cleaner. That's $20 off, but I gotta get it because it's right there. My first Xbox was a 360. It was nothing like this. I went late at night after the rush. I got it for like $300. Nice. Yeah, I have not done any kind of Black Friday shopping. I don't. So
valuable businesses in the world.
Wow, he is not even trying to be competitive. He's getting a flat screen.
They have given up.
He was getting a flat screen. He said, "Fuck that." He said, "Fuck that shit. I don't want the fucking vacuum cleaner." Thank you for the hydrate.
Worse than they've just given up. They're destroying the Xbox brand. Look at what you've reduced me to. A day one Xbox fan who grew up in the hometown where it was
How dare they? How dare they do that to the act, man?
A console I barely even fucking play. And I have more pride in this than I do in the Xbox brand. What the fuck are you doing? Words do escape me at this point. You might be thinking, well, why do you care so much? First off, this is a gaming YouTuber channel, so it's kind of my job. But also, secondly, Xbox was a point of pride not just in the fact that like I enjoyed every moment I spent playing a game on my OG Xbox and 360, but the fact that it was local, that it was built in my hometown. It was a point of pride. And now you know what's happened? Every single one of my friends that I went to elementary, middle school, and high school with, we can no longer afford to live in our hometown. Because Microsoft sucks the soul out of everything they touch. They are a poison and a plague to the land. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, that is an absolute truth. This company fucking sucks. And I simply cannot articulate properly and put it into words how much I despise them and their treatment of the Xbox brand. I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt. What more do you want me to say? Yeah. And I'm making this video because people at least need to be aware of how bad things have gotten. If you don't acknowledge the reality of how things are, what hope do we have of altering the trajectory of our timeline? What's most telling about the state of Xbox is that despite making that console fanboys video, that was at a time when there was a reason to be an Xbox fanboy. And although that video,
there it is. There's his old setup. Like I think, that was like one of his older setups. Every year I still get stuff from Walmart. Oh, that looks retail sets for $5. Nice. Like, yeah, like hold on, does he show the date?
Very critical of Xbox and PlayStation fanboys.
A much younger Act-Man here. Before look what Xbox took away from him. They took away his pride, they took away his youth. Look at what Xbox did to this man. How dare they? You should be ashamed of yourself, Xbox, Microsoft. It doesn't fucking matter. You should be ashamed of yourself. How dare you do this to my man, my boy?
What I failed to do was acknowledge the importance of console fanboys. And this is what we're all gonna do right now, okay? Console fanboys are important because they are a driving factor of competition in the video game industry. You look at Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. When Infinity Ward made that, they were competing with Halo 3. They wanted to take down Halo. And so Infinity Ward made the best Call of Duty they could. While it didn't immediately take down Halo, they set the foundation to be able to do that. Competition is important. It forces everybody to try and do better and one up their competition. When Battlefield 1 came out and fucking blew Infinite Warfare out of the water, you know what Call of Duty did? They went back to World War II. They tried to compete. With Xbox pulling out, just giving up on competition, it leaves Sony, Nintendo, and Valve. Essentially. But the fact that they're giving up.
And here's the thing, honestly, like, I don't know, man. It's just thinking about those. Just think about it. Nintendo's been shit in the bed. I mean, with everything what they're doing with their with the Switch 2 and shit. PlayStation, I don't think PlayStation's gotten like, I think they've even fallen from grace. Valve's the only one that seems to be like taking dubs right now. And it's like, how long until Valve starts being, the shitification comes to Valve? I guess as long as, Gabe Newell is alive, but I mean, like, eventually it's gonna happen where I don't know, man. Because like you said earlier, you remove one person from the game. Now it's like you got 3 other people. 2 of them are not doing so well already. So, oh shit, my head pats are a little lower. Thank you for the head pats. Thanks for the booba pats. Let me move it up here real quick. Sorry. Unintentional. But yeah, like it's depressing, man, because like, you need competition. Competition brings out the best out of each and everybody, and not only that, the consumers win. So to have like Xbox just be like, nope, we're done. You can't lose if we don't show up to the competition. So guess what? We're just gonna take W's because we're not even gonna bother trying because we're stupid. I don't know. Because like, who cares? Money and AI. That's all they're worried about. And in PlayStation, I don't know. Is PlayStation got it? I don't know. Maybe I need to start looking into PlayStation now because like, man, at least I can play some games on the PlayStation. There are PlayStation exclusives, and then I don't know. I already play on like Valve, Valve and Steam, whatever. So Steam's already doing good. Nintendo. I lost respect for Nintendo as soon as they came out with the Switch 2. I was like, all right, nope, that's it. Nope. Do not care about Nintendo. So yeah, it's really just Valve out here, just taking dubs. Dude, it's depressing, man.
And not even bothering to try and sell consoles, try and sell exclusives it's a very dark sign. Think about this. Halo's coming to PlayStation 5 with a whimper. with a whimper. PlayStation fans are not going to give a shit about a remake of a 24-year-old game they have avoided playing up until this point. No PlayStation fanboy is truly going to give a shit. And it's not even launching with multiplayer. Halo, a series.
Wait, what? They're not going to launch with oh my god. Bruh. See, like, I'm not saying what? How are you gonna have that and not have multiplayer? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Oh my god.
Known for being as strong as the community that supports it.
Yep.
Forge, custom games, Infection, theater mode. None of these things are coming to PlayStation. Just a reboot of a campaign that PlayStation fans, if they haven't played, don't give a shit about. Back-to-back reboots for the Halo franchise. AI slop in the latest Call of Duty. Has there ever been a franchise? I was thinking about this earlier. Is there any franchise or IP you can think of that has done back-to-back reboots?
All right, chat. That's a good question. Have you thought of any, like you said, anything that has back-to-back reboots? Because I can think of one. I can think of one. And really, it's a reboot, but they've added stuff to it. It's the people who make the Yakuza series. All right, so like for example, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Where are you at? Restore page real quick. Ryuga Gotoku Studio. I can't say their name, but yeah, this is a remaster of Yakuza 3. It's Yakuza 3 Kiwami, so that's a remake. I want to say this was a remake. Yakuza Kiwami, that's a remake. Yakuza 0, they've remade that one before. Now there's going to be a director's cut that's coming out, or that's already came out. Sorry, excuse me. So Yakuza Kiwami 2, that's a remake, because I originally played this one on stream, the OG one. But here's the thing though, they've at least added stuff to it. They've added stuff to make it, like, besides graphic, increasing graphic quality, they've added like more stuff to it. Especially this one, they've added like this. You can play this guy's like path, whatever. I think that's the only IP that's had like back-to-back reboots, because their main breadwinner is the Yakuza series. So like, I didn't even know about this one, Virtual Fighter 5. I have no idea. This came out in what? January. This came out in 2025. I have no idea what this was. Like, the heck was that? Derail? Who is? Anyways, Judgment series. There's like 2 games of the Judgment series, but yeah, their like main thing is the Yakuza, like the Dragon and Yakuza series. But actually, you know what? No, they've had the Pyro Yakuza, like a Dragon Pyro Yakuza. But that was but they did the remake of these 2 recently. Yeah, they did. This is how I think it was like a chronological order. So yeah, I think this is the only one I can think of off the top of my head that's had like back-to-back rebooting of IPs. Anyways, be sure to post your comment down below in the comments, chat. Unless you got an idea. If not, then I'll go ahead and hit continue.
Is that a first in the entertainment industry? Is that how bleak things are? The entire Halo Infinite campaign was based on the second mission of Halo Combat Evolved, and now they're even more out of ideas, such as they're just remaking the entire CE campaign without without half of the game, no multiplayer. Anyways, Xbox is not only in a downward spiral right now, it's taking part in an endless humiliation ritual. And it is my duty as a former hardcore Xbox fanboy to do my best, do whatever I can to make sure these massive pieces of shit, Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, and Sarah Bond, or at least
Matt Booty, how can I forget about it?
Because I care more than they do. And that's what bothers me. I care about Xbox and everything it stands for more than they do. They didn't grow up.
No shame. It's not Halo without multiplayer. Yeah, no. He made a good point. No. He even said it. It's the backbone of the players, the people who played who played Forge, who made the maps and Forge. It's always the people. It's the people who sit there and play the multiplayer, because the campaign's one thing. Okay. I think that at the end of the day, like, for example, Battlefield 6. Okay. I arguably say that the campaign was kind of meh. The campaign was meh, but the multiplayer has been really good. Multiplayer's been pretty good. You know, it's the community. It's where, like, for example, Wild Assault. I feel like the community behind Wild Assault is, like, y'all remember me playing that game? If you don't, it's been a hot minute since I played that game. They had a new agent come out. I haven't touched it. I just haven't had a desire to play it. It's not enough to make me come back and want to play it. So yeah, like, without Halo, like you said, Halo thrived off of the community playing the multiplayer game, sitting there and the interactions of talking to each other and just, having a good time, whereas, I just can't imagine that. Like, why would you release Halo and not have the multiplayer? Like, you are a big company. You have plenty of people to be able to have one half of the group work on the campaign and the other half to work on the multiplayer. I don't understand why. Why? It doesn't need to be this way.
Up with it. They grew up to ruin it. This right here pretty much sums up the game plan for Microsoft Game Studios.
PlayStation's killing us. We need more games.
Raise the prices.
What? But there's no reason to buy an Xbox right now.
Close a game studio.
Dog, we need more games. Costco won't even sell us anymore.
Raise the prices again.
Are you smoking crack? What the fuck are you talking?
Are you smoking crack? And look, I know I've been rather passionate in this video, but I have to reiterate, this is something that quite literally
I feel like I'm passionate too, because, like,
I can't tell you, as embarrassing
maybe not as passionate
as you
as
might
him.
think it is to be an Xbox fanboy, who grew up in a place where this console, this brand was created. Picture that embarrassment tenfold. I'm ashamed I ever met Phil Spencer, man. That dude sold his fucking soul to the devil. It is beyond embarrassing, and it's only going to get worse. So that's the only thing we really can
I
do.
agree,
is just
yeah.
continue to laugh at their ineptitude and their horrible decisions, and then wonder about how this will inevitably negatively affect the greater video game industry, as Microsoft has effectively pulled out of the video game industry, and they don't seem to want to compete in it further. Everything's an Xbox now, and therefore nothing is. The brand, as far as I'm concerned, has...
What was that famous quote Syndrome made back at Incredibles 1, with the first Incredibles? When everybody is super, no one is. When everything is an Xbox, nothing is an Xbox.
Has successfully been destroyed, and maybe that was the goal all along. If so, congrats to Phil Spencer for your successful murder of the Xbox brand. Sarah Bond, Matt Booty. We live in an economy where people who kill brands fail upwards.
Yeah,
I don't even have the passion and the energy to, like, put effort into this video. I had to rant. I apologize if this was a bit of a downer, but
Nah, do not apologize, because you know what? Honestly, like I said, I've watched a lot of his content. For him to come out and say all this, it's very disheartening. It hurts. It hurts. It really does hurt, man. Because, like, I think back to all the fond memories of me playing on the Xbox, and to be honest, without having the Xbox there, I don't think I would have been able to, play games with friends, experience the little bit of gaming I did have, because without the Xbox, I don't know what I'd play on. I probably wouldn't have played on the PlayStation. I probably would have played the Wii, but that's about it. Like Xbox, you know, it really gave me kind of like I enjoyed it. I really thoroughly enjoyed all the different games, playing all the different Call of Duty games. I remember buying every single Call of Duty game that came out because it all looked good. You know, I would try different Xbox games. Skyrim, playing Skyrim for the first time on there. It was. I'm trying to think of what other games I played on the Xbox, but those are the ones I can remember to this day without a doubt. Like, yes, I played on that on the Xbox, and you know what? I had a blast playing it. But yeah, no, don't apologize, brother. Nah, do not apologize.
I need to balance it out with something more positive. So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. All we can do is laugh. All we can do is laugh the pain away. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments.
Yeah,
I want to take this shirt off, but I feel like I must wear it out of principle now. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Actman signing out. Peace.
It's really saddening. And yeah, I watched this one. This was actually I enjoyed watching him play this. He was on veteran mode for the longest. Jeez. But I think there is one thing I will say. Since Microsoft is stepping out, I think now it's the rise of indie studios. I think at this point, you know, like, okay, maybe not indie games, but like indie. Yeah, like that. It's like that one little console thing that uses your hands as controllers. The one that just literally outsold Xbox. You know, it's little companies that need to pop up. They need to crop up, and guess what? They need to take over. They need to find ways to, you know, get better. Because like I don't see this. I don't think Xbox is going to change their ways. I think that we are now at the point of we're just watching it die. I think Xbox is not going to change their ways. I think at this point they're just going to continue to just getting shittier and shittier and shittier to the point where it's like, man, we don't even recognize the brand anymore. But now it's like it's even worse. Like at this point, it's going to be just like. They're just gonna I really don't want to say to disappear, but the gaming side of Xbox, the gaming side of Microsoft is just gonna be like poof, gone. And you know what? They're just gonna be going back to just doing, you know, computer shit. And it really sucks, man, because like think of how much, you know, yeah, I'm just saying, man. It you know, I'm trying to just find the words to say, but like it's just depressing. It's depressing, man. It really is, to watch this franchise just continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where it's like you said in the beginning, wow, we thought this would be the lowest you've ever gone. Like there should be like you can't get any lower. Turns out there you can get lower. So, well, I don't know. I'm still very optimistic that I'm hopeful that maybe Microsoft will have a canon event to where they'll realize, you know what? No, we need to do right. You know what? These shareholders, the people in charge, they don't know what they're doing. Those three at the head don't know what they're doing. Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, Sarah, whatever her name is, just get rid of them. They don't know what they're doing. They're failing. They do know what they're doing. They're ruining the gaming experience. They're trying to get rid of Microsoft Gaming. They're trying to get rid of Xbox. And you know what? They're doing a great job. But you know what? It's gonna be their downfall. Eventually, people are gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Xbox. Fuck you, Microsoft. You know. Anywho. And this was kind of a sad react to it, but hey, you know what? If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a like, comment down your favorite thing down below, or maybe comment down below what makes you sad about the Xbox franchise dying. And also make sure to give support to the Actman or Actman TV. Give them a follow. Be sure to support the original video. definitely check out a lot of his other videos because he does a really good job on it.